Take your pick of what I've got here on my toast.
That is like a Macca's sauce.
Tomato mayo.
Wrong and pretty much right. This is like a Big Mac sauce.
Oh, right.
On
It's
toast.
special burger sauce from Coles. Sponsor us. I have not eaten today, and it is currently 8 p.m. our time, and we needed to jump on and record. So you'll have to forgive me while I eat at the start of whenever I get the chance. But I thought, and let me pose the question while I go on to eat. What's the weirdest toast concoction? I know you'll have a ton of these. Just like...
That's worrying.
Or even just any food concoction that's like you can make, like microwave toaster. You know what I mean? Friend of the show, Jasper, called me out for putting honey on... No, for putting Vegemite on crumpets. First off, you got to like Vegemite, but I've had a lot of people say to me that Vegemite on crumpets is weird. As in, like, crumpets are only for sweets.
Yeah, it's not a norm. I now I question if I put peanut butter on crumpet. Is that...
I put peanut
I think
butter.
anything that's a spread, I'll put it on.
That's right. I put anything on crumpets.
Last night I had so much peanut butter jam.
Yeah,
I had it
peanut
on
butter
2
jelly time all
croissants,
day, man.
2 croissants, 2 pieces of toast, and 2 mini pancakes. Exactly.
Ryan,
This is
I mean,
what fuels it.
So it gets me.
Sort of
That was
look-
post-game. Post-game feed.
look into the future. Ryan will have his own podcast about snacks because this guy...
That's the
this
next
guy-
segment.
What have you got? Any concoctions that you sort of come up with?
As a kid, after school, summer days, I would try to mix up my ice cream because I would just get vanilla all day. Mum didn't like chocolate, so there's no mucking around. We just get vanilla. So it'd be Scotch fingers, toast, peanut butter, honey, and ice cream, or like vanilla ice cream. Mix that up and maybe sprinkle in Milo.
Fuck, that sounds fucking
And
good.
Yeah, that's my
I'll
strangest
make that.
concoction.
Right. I might write that one down.
When he's sticking you and taking all your money.
Welcome to the Bronx Shear Basketball Show. I am your host, Nathan, and as always, we've got Chi-Chi to your right. Ryan, of course, here in the middle. He's playing at centre. And you'd never play at centre, would you?
Oh, no, I did one time.
You did one time?
Under 12s or something, yeah. I actually remember. It was good.
You had your growth spurt
I can play the
earlier than
middle.
everyone else?
No, still haven't.
And I, of course, I said I'm Nathan. No good at basketball. These two men here played in finals last night. Tell me all about it. I'll have another bite of my toast.
Semi-finals.
Yep.
Actually, I think why we won was we had a clear strategy,
Yeah, I had a clear strategy.
but it was a good battle. I think we had the upper hand, but the scores were level for most of it.
Can you reveal the strategy, what it was?
Well, for me, it was just rebound all day.
Yeah.
Like I said, because
Rebound.
Crash the boards.
I haven't played basketball in 4 weeks, so my hands were gonna be a bit
Wait,
soft.
since I came and watched? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe that was the last time.
Wow.
For last, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then so I said I'm just gonna harass them offensively, defensively. I'm just rebounding, and then these guys just.
That's how we won, yeah, rebound. That's what I said at the start of the game. Approach. I'm like, just rebound, box out. I remember I boxed out a couple of times. I got the boards.
Yeah.
Smallest guy on the court.
What was your stats? Do you have them?
I think I probably had like 9 points, 8 points.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons, producer Ben, and
Producer Ben Simmons, not...
they
Yep.
killed it. 4 threes.
Yep. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, they're raining
Each.
it. Yeah, each.
Yep.
I think they both hit 3 in a row at one stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Sivan got 20 plus points, but
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
there
it
we
was,
go.
it was nice.
Yeah, so the one night that I came and watched him, he sort of didn't turn up. Producer Ben Simmons.
yeah. But that was his like second game back after
Yeah, one
his leg
injury was
injury.
bad out.
Yeah, there's
So-
another Ben Simmons that had his second game back. had a typical stat line. Do you remember your stats? Did you have like 100 boards or what?
Nah, I don't look at my stats.
Nice block. I remember a nice block though.
Yeah.
A couple blocks. Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
look at his stats. He doesn't care.
On to the next one, man. Winner's mentality.
Okay.
It's opposite to Westbrook. Always checking it out. But
Yeah.
hey, I said I have to rep this jersey one last time for the listeners out there.
Yeah.
For Russell Westbrook, old school Oklahoma jersey on.
Yeah.
And I said, like, I feel embarrassed to wear this
Oh!
just because of how Russell has played this last
Music to my ears.
season. I would say this last season.
Dance to this.
You know, as I said, fall with grace a bit, but
Well,
he's
hey,
it's
here's the thing.
actually
It's
a-
pretty appropriate that you're wearing that because we're sort of sitting here at like a type of bench. And there's a man of that jersey who's going to be sitting on the bench for the Lakers this season, as he should. Look, let's compliment the Lakers
done
for
his
one
hamstring
moment.
as well.
Did he do his
Bro,
hamstring?
he didn't.
Yeah.
So he came on when he came off the bench that game against the Kings, and he got taken out. So the hamstring, we all know hamstrings.
Yeah,
no-
hamstring.
Yeah.
No,
he'll
for
be
a
out
couple
for about
weeks.
a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks or a month. Yeah,
it's probably a blessing
sorry,
for him.
depending on the grade of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis
So
Schroeder's out. Done his finger.
I'm hearing a pessimistic
Oh,
Lakers fan.
But
I'll
we got
be.
hope.
All right. Well, we've got a lot to get through. If you are new to the show, hit that subscribe button and you'll be ready for all our episodes. Boys, we're going to start straight away with... Oh, did you want to just have a word on the NBA? If you're watching this right now, the NBA would have started today. We're all
Yep.
very excited. The Sixers...
Good
have
job,
been-
Lakers, for that win.
The Sixers have been disrespected by Sportsbet, one of the prime premier Australian sports betting companies.
What do they do now?
I know it's at the TD Garden, but the Sixers are coming in, not favourites, obviously, as underdogs.
Wow, that might be a good one.
They're coming in as... Hold on. The Celtics are paying $1.70 to win, and the Sixers $2.16. What is this? Who are we?
Really?
That's crazy.
I think I don't know.
I like it. But
Everyone-
I don't like it
I'll
enough.
back that.
I think it's 50-50.
I don't feel like we
my
had an
money.
atmosphere here last week or the week before. I don't think we had that much of an atmosphere of like parading that the Celtics are just the final Celtics are coming back. I mean, I think we're all not too sure about that. And you can hear that coming out there. As much as I hate the Celtics, just being real for a moment, I don't know if the Celtics are going to the finals again. I don't know if the Celtics are going to be as good as some people are saying they are, just because they got to the
I
finals.
I forgot they got Brogdon. Like I watched their last
Yeah,
preseason
Brogdon's
game,
good.
and
Brogdon's
yeah,
good.
they are pretty good.
Yeah, they are. Oh,
Wish
man,
they
they're,
get a bit
If,
more-
if,
yeah, a lot
if
more
Udoka
credit.
was there, then it would be like, yeah, they'll be amazing.
they're
But,
really good, right? But all right, we'll see when Embiid drops 40 on them tomorrow in 29 minutes, or today.
More like plays 40 seconds.
You would have you would have just watched it. And talking about just watched today, also, the Lakers would have played the
Lakers.
Warriors at the Chase Center.
Yep.
What are we looking for? Like a 30-point Warriors win or what?
well, we know LeBron
I'm
will
going
get
for
his
Lakers
points.
for the win. First game of the season.
No, that's why I looked at Cheech. what do we reckon? Like LB's aside, what do we reckon prediction for that game?
Oh, it should be a blowout.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put that match up for the first one. But
Oh, because
just-
LeBron. LeBron and
But
Steph.
make it
So
at least
after Sydney,
competitive. Maybe like Clippers, at least
Yeah.
because they're coming back. You could be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
We could
But
spend all
Warriors
day
are
on
actually
this,
A good team.
but it's the same topic as why is the Knicks every single year on Christmas Day? I can't stand it. And it's always us that get pinned with them. We're going to smack them again this year on Christmas night. Whatever. Anyway, Lakers are going to get killed. Sorry, bro. You would have watched it already. We may look like dickheads, but you can't
Can't wait.
You can't look
Can't
like
wait.
more than a dickhead than wearing this
Order your tops for
t-shirt.
this season.
And
We're
we-
getting another one.
Wearing this t-shirt
All
right
my Laker
now.
fans out there, you just wait.
All right.
We know.
Without further ado, this episode is going to be all about individual players. We've done the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, and now we're jumping into, as I said, individual players and individual awards, more specifically to start
That's
off
it,
with.
that's better.
And then later on, we're doing top 10 current NBA players. Oh, okay.
Can we debate?
All right, so the first award that I want us to go through
Let's go.
for the 22-23 NBA season is Coach of the Year.
Okay.
Okay? Now, this is like, take your pick.
Take your pick.
It's sort of like, take it. I mean, this sort of thing is like, I mean, it's not even always about who has the best year. It's former Bronx Cheer basketball host Jack Lynch said that this award is given out to the best coach of last year. His theory is because, like, you know, they have such a good year last year, and then they're sort of recognised in this season. They sort of come up for the year before, and then they're recognised this season.
You could sort of see that like last year with the Suns.
Yeah, it always
You know,
happens.
so they were hot in 2020.
Yeah, it always happens. I'll kick us off. I'm going Coach of the Year, Willie Green of the New Orleans Pelicans. I think that the Pelicans are going to rise. I think I had them in the top 4 or 5. And he's a good coach, but it's not going to be his doing, in my opinion. It's going to be Zion's doing. But then he'll get Coach of the Year. I don't know whether I don't think they're going to finish peak. It's going to be one of those Coach of the Years where they have the biggest rise, even though it's not going to finish them in the top 2 or so. What about you, Cheech?
I think it's a close one as well. You've got Nick Nurse there too, maybe with Scotty Barnes on the rise, and then your Pelicans, and then I've also thought about the Cavs.
Yeah,
I said, okay, I've already got them in the top 3, and I'm worried about that because
that's a great pick.
I think defensively there's issues there.
Yeah,
but I'll be consistent, ladies and gentlemen. It might bite me in the butt, but we'll go with JB Bickerstaff from the Cavs.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, that's a good pick. I sort of didn't even consider that. Talking about rise, they're going to rise like crazy.
Yeah. And they've got a rise story already.
Yeah.
So last year they were
Yeah,
hot,
that's right.
And so that's how I kind of looked at it.
I like that pick.
I like it.
I reckon the Pelicans and the Cavs are very sort of the same of each conference.
Exactly.
So Darvin Ham.
Honestly, nah.
Oh,
I couldn't. Honestly, you can't write this up. I picked the Cavs coach as well.
Oh, I like it.
Yep. I recently watched on YouTube. I watched a bit of the Cavs. They got episodes and stuff, learn about the coach.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. I just had that same thing, same mindset of the Cavs getting up there.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was the one.
Yeah. I like
Nice
those
one.
picks. I like those picks from all of us. Now, on to
Come on.
6th man of the year. Now, as per your great idea, Cheech, what I'm going to do right now is get up again, Sportsbet. God damn, it should be sponsoring us.
Hey, Gabble responsibly.
The Sportsbet, which are one of the premier Australian bookmakers, and we're going to just compare against the odds. They didn't have odds for Coach of the Year, but they do have 6th man of the year odds. What would you like? My top, the top 5?
Nah, top 3. Keep it
Top
shit.
3,
Yep.
okay.
And then we can, deviate.
Yeah.
Something
So,
else.
Jordan Poole is the favourite at $5. Norman Powell is second favourite at $8.50.
Yep.
And Christian Wood is the third favourite at $10. And for all our Americans, that's 10 to 1. That's 8.5 to 1. 5 to 1. The odds. All right. Cheech, you kick us off. Who you got? 6th man of the year.
This was a difficult one, but because I don't know if these guys will actually stay as 6 men. Like,
Yep.
they
Yes,
could
yes.
be.
That's
They could
what I
be
was-
This is the
starters.
shit part of predicting this now. Yes, I had this as well.
But considering Tyler Hero won last year, so I said maybe he'll get more of a rotation. He was 25 and 4 last year, and maybe it'll be Jordan Poole's turn this time.
Yep.
Just do him a favor. I don't know if they get contract bonuses. I looked at his contract; they don't have any bonus, but I don't know if the NBA gives some sort of bonus for them winning a award.
You looked at his contract, his whole contract?
Well, just this like
Oh.
like as much as I could get
Right.
to see if there was any bonus clause, because typically there's bonus clauses.
Yeah.
And I just scoured.
I was
to
going to
see.
say, where can I find these these scans?
Well, I didn't check the website in depth for other players, so
Yeah.
maybe they might have more information. But just
Yeah.
keeping it quick, I think it's got to be Jordan Poole.
Yep. He was up there this season.
And yeah, so his stat is. Let me bring it up. 18, 3, and 4.
Yep.
Sort of similar to what Tyler Hero done last year, and it'll just grow. He's an absolute stud. But will he remain a 6 man?
Yep.
Yeah, that's so. I was thinking that a lot. So I kind of left him out. I got Seth Curry.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of went through the teams, looking at guys who comes
Out.
off the bench. He's definitely come off the bench,
What's that odds?
and he's a hot shooter.
I mean, just quickly, I'm scrolling.
Not there.
Is he even there?
I like
Seth
that.
Curry's not even here.
But like, I went through all the teams. I was
Yeah.
thinking, coming off the bench, he's legit
Brooklyn.
coming off the bench as well.
Is he
for
coming off
Brooklyn.
the bench? Is he coming off the bench?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he will.
'Cause I was
As a
like,
shooting guard, yeah, he will.
Patty
Because it's Ben
Mills.
Simmons, Kyrie Irving,
Yeah, so there's the 3, then there's
and then Patty Mills
Claxton,
and Seth Curry.
and then is Patty Mills starting for them?
No,
Oh,
I'm
anyway,
asking the
Rich.
question.
Ben Simmons,
Anyway,
Ben
yeah.
Simmons and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Ben, Kyrie, but they can still...
They
go.
can alternate.
It's about position.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll give you it because they very likely might go with it. I'll definitely give you it. And yeah, man, he would be a
Oh,
There's a bucket.
shit.
That'd be nice.
That-
That'd be
yeah,
nice.
that's a
Seeing
nice
him
one.
get the I
just
think they'll-
just
I
keep
think-
an eye on it.
Yeah,
It might
watch
come in
that
at
one.
$15 or something.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even. He's not even here.
It's not even there.
Wow. Okay.
I'll have to add it in.
So, well, for
200 to 1.
context, Paddy Mills
Oh, he's on there.
is on there, so that might
What's-
point to
what's
that
he-
Yeah,
Sportsbet.
so-
Sportsbet thinks, well, he's $151.
Wow. So
If
your
Seth
stats
Curry's
would
not
be
in
in
there,
that
it'd be
range.
like 251.
Yeah. I think that their starting lineup. What did I say it was last time? When we played them, it was the three guys, and then it was Claxton and Joe Harris. Yeah, so they probably
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
He probably will come off the bench. That's crazy. They don't have him here.
Yeah,
They probably think he's going to start, or they just haven't thought of him.
they
or
haven't
something
thought
like
of
that.
him.
Anyway,
Keep a
talking
lookout
about
for
big
that.
odds. Look, I won't lie. I sort of thought of mine, but then I also, at the same time, while I was thinking, I Oh wait, no. Sorry, I'm previewing another award.
Oh no.
No. All right,
no.
sorry. Top 3, Christian Wood for me. I think that
Okay.
Christian Wood, as long as if he's actually going to come off the bench, it's one of these. We don't know if he's actually going to stay off the bench. If Christian Wood comes off the bench for the Mavs, Christian Wood should be a starter on a team.
He should be a
in my
starter.
opinion.
Yeah.
So I think that Christian Wood's too good to.
So you reckon he's going to be 20 points or so,
Oh.
or 15?
You know me, I'm not a numbers guy. I just think that
I
how
reckon
good
18.
he is. Even though,
right in
even though
between.
that points per game is like what this award is given off.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's definitely a scorer's.
yes, it's a
award.
scorer's award. I don't know. I just go with my gut, and I just feel like Christian Wood is too good to be on the bench.
Okay.
Same with Jordan Poole. I think they're, I don't know. We'll see.
I believe that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, now on to most improved player. Now, I will kick us off because I was sort of going to preview that. So, most improved player, talking about long odds. My God. So the top 3 is Anthony Edwards at $8.50, Tyrese Maxey at $11, and I nearly went Maxey because, Sixers brain. And then RJ Barrett and Zion are both tied for third at $15. Zion's cheating. That's
Yeah, I wasn't.
That's
I was
cheating.
getting put on like that. You can't.
That's cheating if he goes on.
I believe Anthony Edwards cheating just to.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
gonna
jump
have
on.
him, but I was
Like-
like, he
Yeah.
can do it. He's gonna do so much better.
So if Anthony Edwards was actually going to get MIP, he has to be like 30 points a game.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
moment, it's 21 points a game. So
Yeah.
that's like, okay, but still not a fan of it.
Yep. Okay, but anyway, long odds. And I'm going for a stab here. Anthony Simons of the Portland Trailblazers.
Okay.
Paying $41. I can't
Nice.
tell you what that is on the rankings. It's
Very nice.
very low down. It's got to be at least 20th or something like that. Now, I did look at his stats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he averaged something like 24 or 21 points per game. One of those two.
Mm-hmm.
That might be wrong. But it's not about that. It's about what I saw last year. And on the same note of like Coach of the Year happens, the burst happens last year.
Mm-hmm.
This year, Anthony Simons is going to become a true number 2 next to Dame Lillard and make a name for himself.
the backcourt.
And I think that no one sees it coming.
Yep.
And that's
Yeah, I haven't.
with most improved player. If you can slap the whole league in the face
Yep.
with "you didn't see me coming," the voters are more inclined to vote for you.
to go for that.
So
I like that
I
pick.
think that Anthony Simons,
Very nice.
and he's
Yeah.
going to get the opportunity, of course.
I wasn't watching Portland last year, so that's where. That's where
Who
I watched the
and I'm-
preseason
I'm
game
now-
the other night.
Like, I was watching just Damian Lillard last
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
I'm keen to watch him. I'm not too excited, but can I just bounce off that?
Most improved.
Most improved. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh,
Yeah. I was
He's
looking
bad.
I was looking
As in good bad.
yeah,
He's
Yeah,
good.
he's
He's
bad.
a bad man in a good way.
It's a risky one because he's already good.
Mm.
But I think he's averaging 17 points a game. All he has to do is 25 points a game, along with Embiid. James Harden isn't going to shoot drastically. He's going to be more distributor. So that's how I've kind of rationalized it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Look, so with Tyrese Maxey, shout out now if you're about to say him. Are you about to say him? No, okay. With Tyrese Maxey, the way that you talked about him last in our little just group chat off the podcast, towards the end of last season and then to start this season, and the way I've heard other people, because no one watches your players as much as the fans, right? A lot of people sort of felt like it was only towards the end of last season that he sparked up. You know what I mean? The outside
I
people.
seen it. I seen it.
This is the year before award.
Yeah.
I actually look. His numbers may go up again. He'll get more control. Of course, he will. He could arguably finish the year as our second best player. He might already be that, but I felt that he took a major leap last year. Not to say that he can't take a second leap, but I think that he has a very good chance of winning it because my scope of the whole, how everyone's talking about him, the wider NBA community, is that it's like everyone's only sort of noticing the leap now. I'm like, oh, well, yes, he might be a candidate.
Makes so much winning plays.
But last season, he took a massive leap. From the very early to mid-season, we already knew. And then, again, he's such a workhorse.
Yeah.
They were saying that they had to kick him out of the gym this summer at Philly. Love him.
Love him. He's good.
I need to clean up. There's a bit
Gets a good
out
point.
here, man. It's a bit damp on the other side.
That's a bit of Philly love.
Okay, sorry. I went for too long. Most improved player.
Most improved, I got Kevin Porter Jr. Houston Rockets.
Okay. Yep.
He's a bad man too. He can ball out.
Literally a bad man.
Yeah, he's a bad man. He can play.
But I ask you this.
Because,
Is their record this season going to hurt that?
yeah. Like,
And when they pack him up because he's doing too well, because they want Wembanyama.
Yeah, so that's it was. That was just I need to go him. I feel like he's gonna have a big year.
Yeah, hopefully he
Like-
keeps rising
Like
because
30,
they need it.
close to 30 points.
They need
Big
these
game.
kids to work, otherwise they're gonna, do the Kings. Okay, let's keep moving fast. Let's
we
get
got?
on to Rookie of the Year. Now, for three guys that don't really watch college basketball, this is a bit of a stab. Take a stab in the shot in the dark.
No, I've been trying to understand a little bit of the Rookie of the Year this year.
Then kick us off then.
Starting my professional career as a podcaster. So. I'm just going to be a basic bitch, but I've watched that preseason game, and I was very encouraged by this guy. Big specimen.
Yep. Huge.
Okay. He's not shy. He has the tools, and he can shoot. Will his record hurt this particular player? But I've got Paolo.
Oh, okay. Number one pick, Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, he's he fits.
Yeah.
Like watching that preseason, I was like, damn, he fits
Yeah.
really well. Not shy at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, he's the favorite. I'll tell you now, he's the favorite at $3. Then Jaden Ivey at $5. Then Keegan Murray at $5. And Benedict.
Have you watched him?
Yeah.
Benedict Mathurin.
I won't act like I have. No, I haven't.
I've watched a couple of his last preseason games. I've
Yep.
watched, but he can score like anywhere, like at all levels. He's great.
Is that a little insight to your pick?
No,
Okay.
Well, just continuing. So at the moment, preseason 17-5-2.
Ooh.
And that's basically what the last year's Rookie of the Year. Just have to be over 15 points, really.
Yep. Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah, Paolo probably. Yeah.
I got
he's-
Banchero too.
Yep. Okay.
He's just too. I've watched like a few of his games as well, and he's just too dominant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you led there with
Very good.
You led there with saying that their record, the team's record, might hurt, and this is why I've gone with Keegan Murray, who's going to be at the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
He can be playing. He can be played as a stretch four. He can put it up. He's obviously, can go down low. And the Kings with Sabonis and Fox and Malik Monk, former Laker legend, and all their guys are gonna have a crack. I don't think the Kings will tank.
So, yeah, no.
So they're gonna have a crack, and that's
Kings are a play-in team. I just wonder if he'll get enough of the ball.
Yeah.
I remember last week we were going through the roster, and they're pretty.
They
For
got
me,
a lot
they're
of-
stacked.
Yeah, they're stacked.
Like low key,
Darren,
low key,
Malik
low key.
Monk.
The Kings are stacked.
Sabonis.
But you know, yeah. So
Stacked with good names.
I like that pick, but I was worried that he just wouldn't get enough of the ball.
Yeah.
So, no, that's a good one.
Yeah. No, all right. Now let's go on to our next pick, which is Defensive Player of the Year. I'll kick us off.
Yes.
And this is a simple one. 3-time Defensive
come
Player
on.
of the Year.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry to be boring on this one.
No, that's cool.
But it's as simple as this. When the Timberwolves shoot up on their record,
Oh, yeah.
Rudy Gobert and their defense,
Narrative.
Well,
Nathan's
like,
right and go.
if their defense
Oh, yeah.
locks the fuck down and everything gets solved because of him, other than playoff times, everyone's going to be like, how the fuck
It's a
can we-
regular
He's
season award, so
Some people say, and I like this, he's a top 10 defense by himself.
yeah.
And he's going to come into there, all their defensive problems are going to be solved. They're going to be flying for at least good chunks of the season, I reckon, the Timberwolves. And everyone's going to be like, wow, we've disrespect. Like, you know how you get voter fatigue? Everyone's going to be like, there's going to be like, it's out the door. It's refreshing
Yeah,
this season because
refresh.
everyone's like, we disrespected this man.
Oh, yeah.
Rudy.
Get him has he won it twice or
He's
three
won
times?
it twice.
I thought it was twice?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 3 times. I know.
No,
Alright.
he's won it twice.
Let's go with
Oh,
twice.
I thought you said 3 times, as in impending
Oh, right.
third time.
Okay,
That's
he's
why I
on it
didn't correct
twice.
it.
He will be 3-time Defensive Player of the
Yeah.
Year. That's as simple as that for me. I'm not giving it to... Let's read out the...
Oh, Marcus Smart, you know?
I've got a.
the other favourites
who's-
are... So he's favourite at $4.50.
Yep.
Yep.
Second favourite, Bam Adebayo, $7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Robert Williams.
Yeah.
He's going to miss the start.
he
of the
playing?
season.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about. I was like, that's a good one, but then I was like,
Something's going on there.
You know what this is? The bookmakers...
Just trying
The
to.
bookmakers know better than us preseason boys right now. And what I mean by that is, when you think about it, if Williams comes back even after 2 months, who's going to remember
No one
that he was
remembers.
out for the
No
start
one
of the
remembers.
season?
October,
No,
November.
but you have to have. See, Bam missed out last year. Could say the year or the year before.
Yeah, but I
Because he
think-
was better the year before in the defensive scheme. He didn't have enough games.
Yeah, and then Giannis and Draymond Green. I really didn't feel like there was like things standing out to me here other than Rudy and maybe Bam. Anyway, who have you got?
I've got Bam.
Bam.
Yeah, I got Bam.
Yep.
I locked him in.
He's gonna the Heat, as you know, and as everyone knows, are gonna have to. Their guys are gonna have to step up this season.
Heat culture.
Feels like with the departures and just what the Heat are trying to bring and the age of some of their best players. Guys
Just-
like Bam and maybe Hero, maybe if he gets a starter, who knows? But these guys are gonna have to step up. That's what I feel like. I like that pick. Bam.
So somebody that is, I'm not gonna just tell you, man. Somebody that is. Well, okay. Let me start again. We've got, for me anyway, top 3: Gobert, Bam, and Ben Simmons for the Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh yeah.
Ben Simmons,
Ben
how
Simmons.
he was locking down Giannis in the preseason. I know it's not, but it's indicative. But I was like, man, I like that. And if he can just play all year, I think he will play all year because he's not asked to do offensive things. I said, oh, damn, he can actually probably win this thing. I think it will be a very close one, but I just have to go with my Miami Heat. Bam.
How did we get? I thought you named your top 3 there.
Yeah, I said Bam.
No, you said Rudy first, didn't you?
I said Rudy. Oh, I didn't say it in order. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
You've-
No,
yeah.
I'll
Bam.
give you up.
Yes.
I'll give you up. All right. Now, I think now we're on to the big boys. Scoring
Start.
champion and then MVP.
Yep.
I'll do them both in one hit.
Alright.
It's the same guy. Joel the Process. Embiid will win the scoring title just as he did last season. He gets to the line way too many times
Okay.
to not win the scoring title. Let me just look at the odds because there is actually odds for
Let me
scoring
bring it up for you.
title. So scoring title odds: Joel at $4.50, Giannis at $5.20, and Luka Doncic at $5.80.
Yep.
I think that Joel Embiid will win the scoring title. And then, look, here's the odds for the MVP, top 3. Doncic 550, Joel Embiid 650, Giannis 7. I nearly went with Giannis MVP. I nearly did.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think about voters fatigue.
Yeah.
And I think about how this year there'll be Jokic voter fatigue.
Yeah,
100%. He can have
100%.
he would have to like double his efforts of last season, which I don't know how Jokic
No, he
could.
can't.
He can't win.
And he won't because he got the 2 boys back.
2 boys, yep.
Giannis, as much as he said a year ago or so, I'm not into the awards anymore, you realise it's not about that. I'm about winning championships, which plays into my mind. I think Giannis is coming for redemption this year. He doesn't like losing. But I just think voter fatigue. I think voter fatigue will get Embiid over Giannis this year. And in terms of Doncic, for the favourite, I don't think they're going to be good enough. I don't think the team is going to be good enough for him, and I don't think he's going to drag them up to the top of the West, Doncic. I might be wrong. I'm actually sort of disrespecting Embiid here. I'm just saying he's going to win it by default. And I'm so sorry to say that, Joel, but I do think that that's going to happen. I think that he's going to have another same year, barring injury, and then Giannis voter fatigue, Luka's team won't be good enough.
I like that.
That's my reasoning.
You don't think the Tatum?
No.
Well, is there
As
a
we
reason?
s-
Just consistency?
No,
They
as-
won't be winning
No,
enough?
it's
or-
like a little bit about who he is, his consistency. But I just think that, like, as I said, I don't believe in this final Celtics. I don't think that was their true level. I think they were playing a bit out of their skin last season. Yeah.
Wow.
I think they were playing a bit out of
You
their
thought
skin.
that's as good as they get.
Yeah, and like that was better than they get. I don't know how they did it.
I think they get better.
I reckon like,
because we exposed them. Miami Heat exposed them. And I think they just work on their weakness. And they've had that summer to do that.
Yep.
And now it's about, let's see if we can execute.
And I also think that Middleton, we said this already, I think if Middleton was in, I reckon they don't even get to the finals.
They don't get to the finals.
That's the other part. I look.
And hey, Jimmy Butler too. That all we had to do was hit that
Yes,
last shot.
yes. Yeah, bro.
that was-
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look, I'm happy to disrespect the Boston Celtics. I'll do it every week. Tatum's not even consideration for me. Who's your scoring champion and who is your MVP?
Scoring champion, I've got Luka Doncic. I just thought he's Jalen Brunson left. That means the ball in his hands probably even more.
Yeah.
And it's Luka Doncic. Come off FIBA, had a good year. He's coming off hot. I think it's after season. MVP, I've got. It's hard to do this, but I've got Embiid. Like I had to just suck. I wanted to say AD. I wanted to say AD, but I can't.
Are you serious about this AD campaign?
I'm serious.
You're serious?
I'm all in.
You are 100% serious.
72
Hey,
game, mate. No, if he plays the way he's probably top. He's gonna have a good. If he has a good
Top.
season,
Top.
No, I'm not gonna say. I don't want to say. It.
Okay. Yeah, hey, let's leave this
The
out.
show,
Hey,
no.
John
Could you
Bede-
caught yourself?
John Bede,
Top.
MVP.
The show,
Luka
no.
Doncic plays
The show is over. The show's over. We're ending the show. If you just nearly spilled the beans that AD's in your fucking top 10, he better not be in your top 10 later on. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, we don't even write this. We don't write these scripts. This guy just comes on here and talks garbage. Go. Holy shit.
AD
Scoring?
done this.
I think Middleton just got injured. If I'm correct, then I've got Giannis. I think just in the last.
Like-
yes, he
like
did.
bad-
Yeah, because I was like, where
Like
did I
badly
read it?
injured or re-aggravate or?
No, he had surgery on his wrist in the summer,
Yeah.
and it's just part of the rehab. So he'll be out for maybe a month. I can't remember
That's
exactly.
That's fine.
So that just helps the Giannis case for
Yeah.
scoring title. Just adds that because it was really, really close last year.
Yeah.
With it's like
Embiid.
Trae Young.
and it's average, isn't it?
Trae Young.
Yeah, it's
got the
average.
most,
It's not
I think.
total.
Points per
'cause-
game
yeah,
average.
yeah.
Yeah.
Loads of points.
Yeah, so I think that just helps with that minuscule
Yeah.
points differential there. And then as MVP, I really tried to talk myself into Luka, like really, but I said I had to be consistent. I have to be consistent and said we're going with Embiid.
Oh, I thought you were gonna turn the corner right there. I thought you were gonna turn it.
That's what I thought.
Oh my
I
god.
was going to go Luca as well, but the same reason that their team, where they might
Yeah.
sit, it just...
But you know,
could not.
if Christian Wood ends up elevating, like
If they start him.
yeah,
But the six.
I reckon
man
it'll
of
take
the
to the
year.
new year till they start him.
all Luca needs to do for me is to be sixth, and
He's
be
fine.
almost
Once he gets in the playoffs, he's fine.
Because of the Jokic and Westbrook precedents. Starting the new, you don't have to be the best team. The best player in the best team was the old way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now Jokic
yeah, I
of
just
this,
wanted to make sure there was
Jokic
no
of this season
disrespect
and
out here for
Westbrook.
the old Westbrook. That's
Yeah.
all. I was,
No, look, I can see it as well. I can see it. I just think that
they're not good enough.
I just think that Dallas in general is not going to be good enough. Even if they do finish sixth, they're not going to be heroic sixth. When
It'll
Westbrook
just
won
be
his
a-
MVP
oh.
and when Jokic won his MVP,
Oh yeah.
it's all about the narratives.
Yeah.
It's about the stories. This last season, Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. are out. When
Yeah.
Westbrook was there, everybody left him, and he was hitting the greatest buzzer beaters
Yep.
of all time. I still remember some of those. I actually...
Nuggets. That last one to seal the deal.
Yeah, nah.
I said, man, that's
I very much dislike Russell Westbrook and everything he's ever done. However, that MVP season, I was putting my hands up. I'm like, he deserves it. He's
hey, this jersey.
It's probably, out of all jerseys, it's probably the
all
one.
right. Well, we need to get going. We need to keep going. All right, that is our individual player awards and all that stuff. If you are new to the show, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Let's zoom through our top 10 current NBA players.
Let's do it.
Okay. Look, you better not have the AD is what I'm starting with. Okay?
We're starting from
Let me
10.
start first.
So you want to start first. At
Yeah.
number 10.
Yeah. I've got AD.
What?
I got him at 10.
Man.
I was going to put him higher, but I dropped him down. You say my list.
Damn.
Okay, tell us how you can possibly have AD. And you know, once I work out who you've omitted for AD,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, how the fuck can you possibly have AD over that player? Just like we've done the last 2 weeks. Start off with how you can possibly choose AD.
All right. Out of when you find out who the other 9 are, I feel like the people outside of the 10 will not be better than AD this season.
No, I already know, and I disagree because I know
Well,
that there's
we'll see.
about 11 or so. But anyway, you're insane. Let's go on.
Love it.
Cheech.
Okay, so my top 10 kind of like old people. And then you got a new gen, and then you've got the current.
I'll let
Adams.
everyone do what they want to do. All right, from
So-
now on.
Yeah, hey.
From now on.
Hey, and this is season. I just want to put a bit of storytelling to my top 10. But this season is a season of potential change.
Yeah.
The old people, they play 10 games and that's it. And then they have to be suddenly next season omitted from the top 10. That's how I'm kind of putting it. If they have like if the ties just completely blow out. But at this current stage, I have faith in them. So we're going to go with Kevin Durant, 29, 7 and 6 at 10.
Oh, no. In the name of the criteria. Why are you looking at me like that? You think that Kevin Durant is the 10th best player in the NBA?
Yeah. Oh, going into 2022.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I've got AD, which
We have criteria problems every week on this show. That's fine. You can.
No, like, yeah, this is going into, like, you know, will I want them in my team kind of situation. Going
If
into
you would have signed
2020.
them for this one season,
Yeah.
you'd sign 9 more players over Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
That's good.
But hey, I want to make sure, can he play? So this is a season of, again, these old guys. These are seasons of, hey, can they actually?
I'm going to hit
play
you
a
with some
full
hard
season?
questions. I'm going to hit you
Oh,
with some
yeah.
hard questions after. Same
Yeah.
with you, with the fucking
Yeah,
idea.
but
At
I'll-
number 10, the most sensible number 10 that we've got here is Ja Morant. Ja Morant is the
Ja
10th
Morant is in your
man.
top 10.
Ja Morant is the 10th best player in the NBA
Shit.
right at this moment.
We got
Just.
issues.
Just.
I'll put Chris
Just.
Paul before Ja Morant. And he's not even in my list.
What?
There's no way.
He's not in my list.
All in my list.
No, he's not in my
We're
list.
gonna be here.
Oh,
but
okay.
he's before Ja. In my list, he's better than Ja.
Oh yeah. Ja Morant.
Chris Paul.
No, not
Wait,
anymore.
wait.
Not
Chris
anymore.
Paul's but
Not anymore. Like, again, you're
Just
signing
because.
Ja Morant for one season right now. Chris Paul was at one season right now.
I'm selecting Ja.
You're selecting. What do you mean? This is not like all time.
Yeah, Houston had Chris Paul for one season, didn't they?
Yeah, but Chris Paul now can only play like
No,
15
but I'm talking.
minutes.
It's.
Yeah,
you
well.
guys might need to reshuffle your top tens.
He's not in my list
If
anyway,
right
so.
now
This
you
is
had
not-
you had to sign them for 22, 23.
Yeah.
What for 1 year only,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
in regular season and playoffs. You got to note that.
Yeah, but if Kevin Durant can make the playoffs, man's breaking Achilles, man's just
All right. That's all right. Have your fun in.
and
have
again,
your fun in the comments.
if they. Again, I think I'm speaking pure logic. Are their tires just going to blow out? They've done that like for the last 3 seasons. I'm like, bruh.
All right, number 9, because we got to keep going. I have Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
Yes, and
that's a
gosh,
good
it was
pick.
hard for me to not put him 10th under Morant. However, I will give it to him. It is not, and he, got to the finals.
Yeah, see that's
I
where you
like
got that.
I
legacy
like
points.
that, but nearly
Yeah,
went 10th.
yeah.
Number 9, I've got Jason Tatum.
All right.
What have you got,
Fine.
Rice?
I've got Kyrie Irving,
You know what? I totally
number 9.
not that you know what he wouldn't
It's
have
hard
been
to
in,
put
Nah.
guards in there.
he wouldn't have been in my top 10, but I
Skillful,
actually did forget
but
about
This
it.
is not a skillful. This is everything. This is will he make my team just blow up and everything? Nah, I'm not putting him in my top 10. He's
Kyrie
there,
Irving,
but
yeah,
he's
for-
skillful.
for on the
he's
court, like,
skillful
he's elite.
scorer, amazing.
Like I'm
but-
talking about
He's-
on the court.
Yes,
like,
yes, he's very
put
good.
him on the court. Yeah, he's
on the
elite.
court, but I'm
He's-
signing him.
he's
GM.
very,
He's
very
elite.
good.
Yeah, but I don't know if he can hold up.
He is very
He's-
good,
he's
Kyrie
not bad.
Irving. It's just that obviously there's off the court stuff that you're not talking about. But even on the court, I was a bit scarred by that Celtics Nets series. I know they had no one else, but man, Kyrie and KD were just beaten down. And I thought that they were these gods, and they just got swept by the Celtics. And I don't give the Celtics fraud finalists. Anyway,
It's a team game.
Kyrie, it's a team game. Kyrie
team
Irving needs to pass more. Is part of his problem.
Yeah.
Who's your number 9?
I got
He's a
No.
I've got Kawhi in my 9.
So you got Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
You talked about the tires bursting.
Yeah, but
You got Kawhi Leonard over Kevin Durant?
yeah, because hey, you can't deny him. He went by himself to Toronto Raptors and got themselves a fucking championship and made this grown man cry. And I was there in the office, and my manager,
Emotions.
my
In the
manager.
past.
Hey, I don't give a damn, man. He's looking so fantastic this season. The way he can get a shot from me anywhere, and he's a two-way guard. He's the legitimate definition of a two-way guard. He's won defensive title of the year.
Player of the year. Yep.
Got himself a championship by
2
himself.
finals MVPs on
Will
2
he-
different teams.
Will he play? But hey, I don't even need him to play the whole season. So unlike Kevin Durant, he doesn't play the whole season and he can't get anything. But hey, Kawhi Leonard, he can play maybe.
But that's a team
maybe
thing.
55 games.
That's a team
maybe
thing.
60
You-
I'm taking Kawhi.
That's
Leonard.
because of the Clippers team
I'm
versus
taking Kawhi Leonard.
Do you have Kawhi in your top 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's kick it off. At
about to
number
say.
8, I've got Kawhi, but I just don't have him over Kevin Durant. Number 8, I've got Kawhi Leonard. And
Okay.
it hurts me to put him here because I really, really like Kawhi Leonard. I think that at his best, he would be, way up this chart.
Oh yeah.
Way up this chart. And I think he will get back to his best this season. Or when I say his best,
He's
his 2021 best or 2021
the Raptors
best.
one.
No,
Like the year
right before he
after.
done his knee in the
Okay,
Clippers.
yeah.
And the Clippers were about to fucking win that
Yeah,
championship,
but
man.
he's a different guy. Like I was looking at the videos, he was much thinner. So I don't know which.
I reckon
one,
as
which
the
way
season
it's
goes
going.
on, he'll be the same guy. He's not going to just turn into a different player, I don't reckon.
He's a beast.
Anyway, it hurts.
He's a
It
beast.
really does hurt me to put him there, but I love him. I love Kawhi Leonard, and he is number 8 for me.
I like that.
Number 8, Rise.
Number 8, I have got Nikola Jokic at number 8. I'm sorry, Jokic fans. I just don't rate him as bad. But
It-
Oh, you just don't rate him.
I don't. It's not that I don't rate him. I just don't appreciate his
His
output.
his out. Yeah,
His greatness.
Yeah,
Imagine.
I just can't.
Nicola,
I just can't. I don't know.
Nicola-
I just-
Back-to-back MVP.
If
Yeah, I know.
Nicola was with the
But
Lakers,
Kevin Durant
mate,
at 10.
Listen to what he's about to say. Listen to what he's about to say.
He'd be first.
you guys would win
He'd be first.
championships. There would be no way about it.
We probably need him.
Oh,
That's probably not a
shit.
bad transfer.
That's criminal.
Seriously.
That is
Yeah.
criminal.
But I'm
At-
talking about like there's juggernauts in front of him. Like I'm talking about you put these players on the
for
court.
me, the juggernauts in front of him.
I don't know who you got in front of him, but I'm going to ask when you get there to how many MVPs they've got, because this guy's got 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's still fresh.
It's
it's not
where
like
did you put Embiid?
he's.
You'll see.
Anyway.
How many MVPs he's
Yeah.
got?
No, well, you'll have to see where I put him.
Okay, my guy.
As in, and he's got the 2 reigning ones, is what I mean. Go on.
For number 8, I've got Jason Tatum.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Eastern Conference Finals. He's 24 years old. So, if he can improve on the inconsistencies that he showed last year, just a tad. And also, it's regular season. So, it's regular season award. He can show out. I think he'll be fine. At the moment, 27, 8, and 4. 3 All-Star appearances at the moment. If he cuts the turnovers and has that consistency a bit more, like when I say consistent, because one game he'll score 40, another game he'll score 20. Just like, let's be consistent with 30 maybe. That's all he has to do. And that's why I've got him there. And I want to elevate him to the next spot, but we just have to wait and see.
Can you admit to a little bit of recency bias because he swept KD and Kawhi was out for a year?
Oh,
to put him over those 2.
Yeah.
Come on.
No. But yeah, you have to. It was he himself. Like when I say he himself, I know they had the team.
Yeah.
But he was the main factor behind that.
Yeah, of course.
And that's why we take
That's
that.
fine. Like, if Kawhi and KD just go decline from here on in,
Oh, he's solid in there.
if they just decline from here on in at a pretty fast pace, I'm happy with that pick. I just think I've sort of worked out your thinking, and I think you've jumped the gun too quick. Tatum, for me, is not better than Kevin Durant.
GM is all about future thinking. mate.
Kawhi Leonard. All right, at number 7. Choke on this one, bro. I've got LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron
At
James.
number 7.
And I cannot believe...
He's going to listen to this and he's going to put revenge season
Friend of-
hopefully.
on Nath.
That'll be nice.
friend of the show, LeBron
Seriously.
Ramon James. Look, it fucking hurt me to put him here because it's hard to put him this low. He's so good. He's probably going to become the all-time scoring leader over Kareem this season, and that sounds disrespectful to put him at 7. However, I just think this guy is going to do his LeBron cruising, which is amazing, through the season. If there's any time for the Lakers to play it smart, like such as load management like the Clippers, it's this season. Not saying he's going to necessarily sit out games because he wants that scoring title, and I'm sure he'll want it this season.
heavy.
But if I was LeBron, I would be cruising.
Get your points and sit out.
Yeah, sit out.
Make the playoffs.
And why does he have to do that? Why does he have to do that? Because of where he is right now. And I think right now that he's the
Self-inflicted.
7th best player. I don't even think at his absolute best right now, which is what I normally go off, I don't think his absolute best is better than the 6 guys' absolute best I've got above him, which is crazy.
Can I
That's
join
crazy.
you? Can I join
Big
you?
take.
Because I have 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. 27, 7, and 7. Yeah, so I'm just saying I'm joining you with that 7
Oh,
spot.
LeBron James?
Yep.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
Yeah. Okay.
Not bad. I've got number 7, Luka Doncic.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So number 7, number 7, Luka Doncic.
Finally a sensible pick.
Yeah. No, well, this is good. What you gonna say it?
And he's going to be huge this year. He's going to dominate.
Yeah, he's going to dominate. He's going to score like 34. He's going to average 34.
He's going to
has to.
average his usual. Okay. Well, I'll go off that. On number 6, I've got Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
And it was hard for me to not put him under LeBron, but as you said, I reckon arguably like Luka feels like a new LeBron in a way,
Oh, yeah.
but not that sort of size body.
Yeah, and obviously the speed and power.
Yeah, not like it just feels like
He's got his own flair.
It feels
with
like
his
he's
chest.
truly going to be one of the faces of the league when it's time. for the next few years. I could see him. It depends on his personality, I guess. But let's just say he was LeBron. He'd be out of there after this first contract or whatever his contract is. Because
I hope that's the case. I'm tired of seeing his bum ass.
yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he's so good that he should be demanding to be on basically super teams.
LA.
Won't go on about him too much, but I've got Luca at 6.
Okay, 6.
Who have you got at 6, Ryan? Let's go.
I've got Stephen Curry.
Oh,
Stephen Curry.
okay.
At 6? Yeah,
Yep.
6. Yep.
Do you reckon you sort of brought him up or down?
I brought him up.
Yep.
Just the appreciation of, like, I was thinking, guards are hard.
Yeah.
You have to be really talented to be in the top 10, I feel like, for a guard. And for me to put Kyrie Irving in there, just that's how talented I think he is. And Stephen Curry just keeps proving it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's slowing down, he's getting older, but he's consistent.
Yep.
He's going to stay there.
Your number 6, Cheech.
Luca.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing much to really add on that.
Yeah.
Can't argue.
Because
with that.
you've already said it
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. All right. We're lining up here, you and I.
Here we go.
Well,
Doing a few of the same.
Well, the thing is, what I've noticed with these things, the bottom half is just how's it going? It's left, right. But once we,
Kevin Durant.
stars align eventually, and we get there. We get to some
Kevin
sort of
Durant
equilibrium.
Kevin
but-
Durant and Kawhi Leonard are how you going, are they? Don't, bro. Don't give me that look.
Man, I don't know. These guys might play just 30 games. That's why I'm saying in this next year, bro, as a GM, I ain't picking them that high.
No, but when
I know that they have skill. If I have
I
skill,
say sign them for one season, that includes the playoffs. How many games are they playing in the playoffs? A million. All of them.
yeah, but will they even make? Like that's the thing. I don't know if they'll make it. So I'm very risk adverse, shall I say? So.
All right. Now, over to number 5.
Let's do it.
Talking
Let's do
about,
it.
so we're in the top 5. Talking
Big 5.
about the Slim Reaper, I've got Kevin Durant
Oh
at
my
number
god,
5.
that's way too high, man.
Kevin
Are
Durant
you
at 5.
smoking
Yeah.
crack,
I've
man.
got Kevin Durant. So what he's going
Kevin
on.
Durant's easy
No,
money sniper.
man.
He's going to say this. He's definitely saying
That's
So-
this one.
embarrassing.
On what he's talking about is why I've got him this low. This is low, bro.
I can
It's
understand.
because I will admit to a bit of recency bias, but I think it's a bit justified at this point. As I said, regardless of having no one, I thought that the two of those guys, especially KD, could, knock over the Celtics, right? Like in that playoffs.
So did they?
And no, they didn't. But they had no one. Like if they go, hold on, if they go back this season, adding Ben Simmons,
Defensive player of the year.
Ben Simmons, Joe
Steph
Harris,
Curry,
Ben Simmons, Joe Harris, and Royce O'Neal. Literally just playoff bodies. You just need playoff bodies. They didn't have any playoff bodies other than
Blake Griffin.
no. They didn't. Who was their other guy? Bruce Brown was doing all right. Anyway,
I've got to make it work.
Jeff Green, what up? He was a good pick. Oh, it was at the season before.
I can't remember which one.
He plays for Denver.
Anyway,
It's good.
Kevin Durant at his best.
Oh yeah,
He's-
at his best, these guys are
I will
different
say
ball
this:
games.
he's arguably still the best player in the NBA.
Yeah. But I'm saying.
But you got him 5.
I just want to see an
But
extra season.
I think that he's actually on the decline now.
Yep.
I think that he's actually on the decline now,
But-
and I also think that there's just players that are now. I don't. So apart from signing for one season, my other wording is sustained peak of powers.
Yeah.
And sustained, I don't think his sustained peak of powers is going to be higher than the guys above him now.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Just because like if I want to put it out a higher person, Embiid versus Durant.
Yeah.
Yeah. The output of
Yep.
Embiid is way more.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my number 5. Who's your number 5?
Interesting. I got LeBron James.
Okay,
Had to keep him top 5. It's LeBron James.
I can give you that.
It's the GOAT. It's 20th season. He's averaging, 28 for his whole career?
Yep.
28, 8 and 8.
This is for me. It feels more
It's
like
top
legacy. Like you
At the
know,
end
just
of the
kind
day,
of.
like I said on the other pod last week, juggernauts. When these guys are on the court, when he's like,
Yeah.
it's just light. Like he's just lights on him.
Oh yeah.
Lights
Yeah.
on him.
Number 5.
Don't blame me, but I've got Ja Morant.
Oh,
Yeah.
Top 5.
Hey,
I'm gonna try and
absolutely.
remember
Hey,
who you have below him.
Oh, so I've got Luca below him, LeBron below him, Tatum, Kawhi, Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Hey, but I'm thinking of the future. Look, maybe I'm too much of an optimistic, too much
yeah.
looking in the future. But the way Ja Morant moves, how explosive it is, hey, I'm ready to. Hey,
You love Ja.
Stephen
Hey,
Adams, Ja Morant.
hey, I need to change this shirt, man. So I'm ready.
Is the next
Yeah,
thing
he's
closest of
very
Westbrook.
similar to Westbrook. Yeah.
Very similar, but I think I like him more because he's smarter than Westbrook.
Yes.
I-
That's not hard. Westbrook's fucking one of the fucking dumbest players of all time.
but he might be a little bit too reckless. But youth, live young, have fun. The other players I've got on this, so this is kind of like tiers kind of thing. They've just got a bit more experience
Yeah.
in playing at this caliber. So he's just beginning at this top tier caliber, and now
not
he's
mad.
gonna start.
But
writing
you'd pick him
history.
over Kevin Durant.
Yep.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Mind blown.
Okay. At number 4, I have Joel the Process Embiid.
Joel Embiid at number 4.
He now knows. Yeah, that makes sense.
And the thing about Joel is that, look, again, at his best, I would argue that he's... If everyone's at their if everyone played their best game every game of the season, I would argue that Joel could be top 3. But we are, unfortunately, because of injury, hurts me badly. We are yet to see Joel's Super Saiyan playoffs. As in when I say, you know what I mean?
The thing, he plays really he has moments in the regular season where it's like, man, this guy's that's Super Saiyan. I bloody love
Dominating.
it.
Unfortunately,
but when it playoff, it's
in
something-
17-18, he was still young, not to mention that he got broken eye. In 18-19, we nearly won the championship. Ben Simmons did nothing but guard Kawhi a little bit.
but you guys could also, internal frictions.
And
but-
then 2020, the bubble, we were just so checked out. We had Al Horford that was on the court at the same
Al
time as Joel.
Horford's actually doing well in Celtics, so it might be a locker room thing. But
No. Al Horford, center on the court. We had, and then Ben Simmons. We had 3 basically centers on the court.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay,
had
just
no
the
spacing. We
roster.
had the worst offense. There. And then 2020, and then 2021. What we got
Miami Heat.
done by the Hawks.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And Doc Rivers, and anyway, Joel has never had the right circumstances in the playoffs. Michael Jordan didn't win his first championship until he was 28. Neither did Kevin Durant. Neither did a lot of players. And I think Joel's 28 or 29. What I'm trying to get at is Joel will be cemented. For example, in 2 years, if we've won the championship as a top 3 player. But him and Jokic right now, are they? You know what I'm saying? Because they're fighting for the MVP, but they're not fighting for the Finals MVP, which really cements you in that top 3 or whatever.
Last
anyway,
man standing.
And that's why I've got him at number 4. I reckon he's amazing. Just waiting for that
History
silver
books.
platter playoffs for
Yep.
him. And I think this might be the year, but I don't want to jinx it. That's my number 4.
Number 4, I got Kawhi Leonard.
Oh,
I just think is an absolute... Is a weapon. Yeah, I initially had him higher.
Oh, higher.
no, I like it.
But Kawhi Leonard is...
I welcome any Kawhi respect.
When I talk about juggernauts, when you see my top 5 again and you see the order, you'll see why. You'll see why. They just
You had
they
him
just,
at
they
9.
Just, they just overpower any situation, any player on the court. They'll overpower.
It's
So Kawhi Leonard at 4.
You have total.
I had him at 9, but it's like the Kyrie thing. Amazing skill, amazing talent, but will he
He's a
play?
guard. That's why it's that far.
You guys right
right.
there with your Kawhi thoughts had total opposite criterias. Total opposite.
Yeah.
You were just going for peak of powers. You were going for
Correct.
will he make it? You know?
Yeah,
Blah,
yeah.
blah, blah.
But that's sustained peak of power.
No, it's not.
And
Because here's the problem
Yeah.
with your criteria,
Yeah.
Cheech. You think about their team around them. I'm asking you to just think of the player. So if Kawhi Leonard, he's not on a fucking great
yeah,
team. If this season Kawhi Leonard could probably break his arm and be out until the playoffs, and as long as everyone else on the Clippers is healthy, they could still win the championship.
he
What
ain't
would you
coming
say
back.
then?
He
And
ain't
he'll be
coming
finals
back.
MVP.
He ain't coming back. So that's what. Hey, that's how many years has he been like? Nah, I'm cool.
And Kevin Durant, for example, who I know is going to come up soon on his list, he's just been on a shit defensively team and a what do you call them, a headache of a team.
But the
Ben
play on his
Simmons
own,
but the player on his own, you put Kevin Durant on, like, for example, the Clippers. Fuck me. All your questions you're asking of him would be answered. You need to look at that criteria before you put Ja Morant over Kevin Durant.
Who do I have?
He's your number 4.
I have
Steven Adams.
That'd be nice. Embiid.
Oh, yeah.
So
Embiid.
you've already talked about him, so we can move on.
Joel, the process.
Very nice.
Very nice. Let's get on to number 3. Look, Stephen Curry is my number 3. He is
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
same tier as Joel on their own as my favorite player ever. The respect that I have to give Stephen Curry after winning the championship and his finals MVP last season puts him in that top 3. I don't really like the whole Steph, improved on defense last season. Let's just put, like, LeBron, even now LeBron on Steph again, just like the 2016 Game 7, and LeBron would kill Steph on defense. I know it doesn't have to always be about ISO. It's about team defense and, what you can see is coming and reading the play. I get that. But Stephen Curry has liabilities on the defensive end. But on the offensive end, this guy is nearly in the top 10 all-time players because of his resume. Stephen Curry's number 3. He's lucky he gets over Embiid, but that's why. That's my case.
Very nice.
Number 3.
Number 3, I got Joel Embiid.
Oh,
Number 3.
the process.
The process. I had to put him up there. Just, I tried not to think about the season he just had, because it was really good. Like, he's just too dominant, but he's just gonna get better.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as he's on the court, he's gonna dominate.
That's right. Okay, Cheech.
My next one's Nikola Jokic.
Yep.
Just MVP,
Yep.
leader of advanced stats. I think he's the first player in NBA history. 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds,
Yeah.
500 assists in one season, bro.
He's the advanced stats king.
And he's always healthy.
He is. It's
Always.
because he never jumps.
It's like Westbrook.
He's a center that never jumps.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to. Hey, so
Fuck him.
that's why he's top 3.
He just plays over his shoulder.
Talking about Jokic, he's my number 2.
Very nice.
I just sort of cursed him, but he's my number 2. Reigning back-to-back MVP. He has already had his chance and proved it that he's a good playoff player. I mean, a couple of times, but especially I think about the bubble. But he is a good playoff player. That's sort of what he has, in my opinion, over Joel. And he's just amazing in terms of he's not narrative amazing, which is where I understand. Like, it's hard to sometimes see how he could be part of the juggernauts as you count them. But why are they always so good around him? As in, like, when I say so good, why, for example, last year with
'Cause he passes.
Jamal Murray and MPJ,
Yeah.
why were they still, like, competing in the West and playoffs?
Sense,
They had bloody bums.
You know why? How tall is he, Jokic?
He'd be 6'11",
People shouldn't be able to do
7 foot.
that. People
Yeah.
shouldn't be able to shoot where he shoots
Yeah.
from, and like how he does it.
Yeah.
People shouldn't be able to do that. I think that's why.
Yeah.
He's just too dominant. Like he's
Improved defensively
dominant.
last season. He's facilitating, of course, and just the way he reads the play, just never makes a wrong play. And it just can be a bit plain, a bit vanilla, because it doesn't have the
Flash.
crazy dunks or he doesn't have it, but he's unbelievable.
It's like an
He's the
oversized
second
Luka
best
Doncic.
player. He's the second best
like an
player.
oversized Luka Doncic.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. Luca's got that punch about him, though.
Yeah, now Luka's got his own flair.
Yeah,
but
but
like,
I
just
like-
body
nah,
type.
I
They're
like
not
Ryan's,
fast.
I
They're
like
both not
Ryan's.
fast. They're not fast though. That's
Yeah,
what I
I
mean.
know.
Yeah,
They're both not
like
fast.
You
slots,
underrate
man.
Luka.
But they play smart.
No, I don't underrate
You
Luka.
underrate Luka.
This is like European.
Nah,
ball. Like,
man.
they play differently.
Nah, man.
I know, but
he's like a Jokic, but he just has no more firepower they could give.
Nah.
If he was taller,
No,
it would be the exact
Luka
same.
Doncic is like the reason why he's got his own talent. Like he's a one of one. He's like a
Luka's like James Harden.
yeah.
in
He's got his
prime.
own flair. Like he can doesn't matter his
Yeah.
body size. He'll beat you
Yeah.
anyway. Kind of.
Yeah.
Thing.
Anyway, let's keep going. Who's your number 2?
I have Giannis. As my
Giannis?
number 2.
I'm trying to think of all your players. Who's number 1? Okay.
Well, yeah, my number 1's kind of a cop out, so
Okay.
we'll find you guys
kind of
will.
a cop out. All right, you want to go on about Giannis?
No. I don't have anything to go on. Just like
He's
he's
the best.
bro,
He's the best.
He's the best. He's championship. He's basically done what Jokic hasn't done. He's done what Embiid
I got
hasn't
Giannis
done.
at second.
He's
I'm
always
still
healthy,
Ah, you
unlike
got
all
Giannis.
these other
Giannis
Jazz
at
guys.
second.
So it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's current. He's current.
Yeah. Okay.
He sells me
Well,
jerseys too.
because it's my turn, Giannis is the best player in the NBA. He's the number 1 player. He's the best player in the NBA. The resume,
Wait, who's your second?
Jokic. Didn't I
Yeah,
say my
yeah,
second? I
yeah,
did say
yeah.
Jokic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
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 Giannis is the best player in the NBA. I can't imagine who you can have over him. Let's go. Who you got?
First,
Yeah.
KD. What? Why is that?
No. Look. That's the peak of powers thing, yeah? The peak of powers.
No. Hold on.
How can you watch what KD did at the end of last season compared to what... I know he had
Yeah,
more
but you're
players.
talking
But
one
Giannis
game.
outwheels everybody,
No, but
man.
Giannis... I know Giannis had more... I'll give you... He had more of team players than KD had.
It definitely had way more.
Okay,
than
he
team.
did.
He had a team that's
No,
been
no,
built for 3
he
years.
definitely
4
did.
years.
Yeah, but Kevin Durant done that to
That
himself too.
show that Giannis put on in the second round, he was fucking monster against the fucking the finalists.
And he basically it was a repeat of basically the Suns finals too.
I'm talking.
I'll give you KD.
I just think skill level.
Yes.
Skill level
Yeah, skill is
and
fine.
and
I'll give you KD on
But
peak of
best
powers,
power-
and like peak of powers comes in, but even like
but sustained peak of powers. Giannis.
no one's sustained in the NBA.
Nah, man.
Giannis.
Giannis,
Well, yeah,
Jokic,
Westbrook.
And you could argue Embiid.
This is
getting
what the
there
best
now
players are.
with
They're
the
the,
40.
this is how they
Like
become
LeBron James, been gone for 20 years.
Yes.
No,
So there's
but-
that sustained.
that's
Okay,
right, that's
okay,
right,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no.
so LeBron really is number one.
No, but no, I truly believe
20
now.
years
No, he's
sustained
no,
power.
declining.
No, but
He's
that's right.
declining now.
Right now, he's declining.
How
Same
many,
as KD.
how many games will he play?
No, don't start saying that stuff. You're ruining my argument. I think LeBron's peak of powers is actually declining. I 100% think that. Giannis's peak of powers, I don't know if they're getting better, but they're just roaring there at the top. Same as Jokic, same as Embiid.
Yeah, I like how you put roaring. Like,
They're
I still think Kevin Durant is probably the best player.
They're pulsating there at the top. And then I haven't even brought up the main thing. Kevin Durant right now can't guard a parked car. Giannis Antetokounmpo
Yeah,
is a defensive player of the year.
he's doing everything,
Kevin
man. Yeah, no, he can be a defensive player of the year, but he doesn't go for that.
Yeah,
naturally.
and look, you're not getting out of this either. Who the fuck have you got first?
So, as Giannis put it, I think the best player in the world is the person that is the last man standing. That was a
Oh, no,
terrible,
don't.
terrible Greek
Come
accent.
on, man.
But yeah, it's Stephen Curry.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us for my correct top 10 and for putting
Last
up with
man
this.
standing.
Look, okay.
At the end of the
Why
day,
is that
Giannis
not
said
that
that.
bad
Who's the
on-
best player of the
on paper?
world? So
It's one
look,
thing to respect a man. It's another thing you're seriously choosing Stephen Curry over Giannis.
Yeah,
As in, like, for this season coming up.
yeah.
No,
Last
you're
man
not.
standing.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Shame.
No, you're no. Let me just say this. You're actually not. You're not. You wouldn't choose. You're just you're just twisted up. I'll give you
Every year. the last man
absolute
standing.
peak of powers, KD.
Peak of powers.
But
But
sus-
even this season, he's gonna do, I think, better than Giannis this season.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
KD.
No.
Yeah.
Katie will do better.
As in, like he'll
No,
like,
he'll only
his spikes will be better. You mean? What do you mean do better?
He's gonna be probably a better player. Like it's
Nah.
Kevin
I
Durant.
understand you could
You-
say
it's-
visually
it's
it's a
Kev-
better player because
That's
he's shooting
visually,
three.
yes, I'll give you visually.
He's smooth with the ball, but Giannis has way more.
And I
impact.
used to be a Giannis non-believer.
Yeah,
But bro,
I
this
remember
guy
those
is a
days.
lockdown defender. And
I'm not a KD. But I've had to bite the. I didn't want to put KD first. But if you can't guard, no one can guard KD.
Can you guard now? Can you guard Giannis?
You can't guard Giannis.
How can you
Hey,
guard
Ben
Giannis?
Simmons
You can
showed
guard
it
him.
a little bit.
Exactly.
But that was no.
Exactly that.
I'm helping your argument. But it
I've
was a
watched Ben
little
Simmons
bit.
guard Giannis.
It was a little bit.
When you actually get this guy in the regular season or the playoffs, you cannot guard Giannis, especially the way that they're finally set up now around.
Better offense beats better defense.
But
And Kevin Durant has
Giannis
better
has,
offense.
like-
Giannis has both.
Kevin Durant has no.
If
no,
Giannis
he does.
is-
Oh,
He's a defensive player of the year.
yeah, I know. No, he's got defense. Yeah, I know that.
He's got defense.
He can only drive. Like he's a threat when he drives and he gets there. But we've seen times when he can't. And I don't feel like he's not better than Kevin Durant.
All right.
Katie, I hope you're listening.
I was with
He's
you
my
there.
sniper.
I was with you
I've
in
got
that
you, mate.
position.
Nah.
I think as early as last season, but I've changed.
You've got Giannis at the top.
Giannis, bro, he's the king of the NBA right now.
Happy
Maybe
with that.
maybe not the headlines. He plays in a small market team.
Oh yeah.
So
the
when
king
Embiid
is being a
eats
die.
Giannis, what are you
Embiid
gonna
doesn't
do?
eat Giannis.
Hmm.
Right now, as the pulsating thing, they pulsate even when they play each other. They get their 30 each.
Oh, like they're neutral. Like it's net.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Embiid and
cancel.
Giannis are like sort of KD and LeBron. Obviously, not that good
That'll be a crazy fight.
of the old days.
Mm.
And Jokic is in there as well. Those three are the current. I think
Yeah.
might have all.
It would have been amazing.
had them up there.
Imagine if Jokic had a team. You know,
Well, he's going to have a team this season. Anyway, we've gone very long. Thank you for joining us for this episode. Let us know your player awards, individual awards this season, your predictions, and let us know your top 10 current NBA players in the comments below. Comment on any of our
Who had the best one? The most ideal.
who had the best one.
I like my number
Whatever.
Oh, come on.
It's always
Stephen
justified.
Curry.
The last man standing.
Oh,
KD 10.
Hey.
I can't get
NBA's
past that.
back, ladies and gentlemen!